plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Hurt! Hurt!
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Mustang 19!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Hustle! That's
good for a Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Cavity Lions! Nineteen tight!
Moving the tight end right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. This looks like a design run. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those changes. 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Toronto 1st down.
They put Wilson in motion.
Panther 11! 18, Pioneer!
Throwing now from the gun. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Kevin Pirates, Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
They put Wilson in motion.
Let's go.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the set. Deputy.
Here's a design run. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They put Wilson in motion.
Viking 18.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Ready?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
65, 19. Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
He'll run. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Toronto. his 6th touchdown now for the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short at the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
On the double. Dragon 60. Set up. Buffalo Warriors 7. Set 18. 18.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going right sideline and complete. And he will score. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Carlson able to not clear the extra point. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. on the option. Here's Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. Third and 10.
Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Don't shoot.
They put Wilson in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Ready, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Franco 80.
They'll look to throw again. That one complete to Pierce. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey, look at our team. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
The motion man here is Mitchell. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
A 43-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Mounties will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Man open, and that's Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air one more time. Will swing this out wide to Irving. A second effort, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Putting the tight end in motion. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
50 Bobcats. 50 Bobcats.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Set, perch.
They'll run with Irvin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tony Adams, the safety, in for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
70 Timberwolf. Chap 60, chap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. His throw left side is complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
19, 18, hurt. Right there, hurt.
They send the tight end in motion. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give, forced out left. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The pass pulled in by Irving. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Carlson on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 meters. Count the 60.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Okay, break.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Big Lion.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
That's Pierce in motion. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First down.
And Sunday Night Primetime
First and 10
continues
at the 38-yard
after this.
line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Buffalo 18.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling to the left. Well, over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They put Wilson in motion.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, It's taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Cowboy, come 19. Come 19.
They'll drop to throw. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So big hit coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd down.
Pass ball 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. And he is going to score. A in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run on 1st and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
They'll go with him again. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long